Okay, this is a good real-world example. This happens when you buy gravel.
I love buying gravel.
I do it.
You will occasionally buy gravel in your life. It will be worth knowing
That's what I'm saying.
how big a cubic yard is. This is not about cubic yard stuff. This is about museums. So this is number 26 in 2.3, where we have a museum that charges $40 for less than 10 people. 10 or fewer people.
Okay.
My wife would tell me that less is not an appropriate word to use with 10 because you can't have parts of people. She's wrong.
Yes, you can have parts.
You can have parts of people. Not about the wording. You should use fewer when you're talking about people.
They're probably not going to charge you for that. They're probably going to kick you out.
Thank you. They're probably not going to charge you for your cooler full of bits of people. All right, so a group of more than 10 people must, in addition to the $40, pay $2 per person for the number of people above 10. $2 per people more than 10.
So does this mean if you buy yourself?
Oh, and you have to pay the $40.
Yeah. Dang, man. You gotta always bring a group.
Okay, and then, for example, a group of size 12 pays whatever, and the maximum group size is 50.
Maximum group size is 50.
Okay, and then I'm supposed to draw a graph that represents this situation, and what are the domain and range of the cost function? I think I got that. So, graphy thing. What's this axis?
That's your people.
That's your people axis.
People access something like dog.
People axis. What's the vertical axis?
Money.
Dollars. Okay. What does this situation look like?
Flat and then big.
I think it's exactly that.
Okay. Flat
And then
and then boom. Oh, and I probably want flat to, I don't know, and then boom. Okay, what is the slope of this line here? 2.
Yeah.
Okay, where does this happen? Where does boom happen?
10 people.
0 and
At 10. Where does the
1.
0 but not equal to 0.
1.
Okay, so Mika wants to
Allow for less than one person to come.
allow for parts of people to pay for museum tours.
Are you saying that if I don't have an arm, I'm not a full person?
Wait, what about a child?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Yeah, what does that imply?
Wait. Since when does a child count as exactly half a person?
Yeah,
It
that's
depends on their size.
There's like
Well,
a
there's the child discount.
and why is people size? Like why am I limited to the size? I
Yeah,
am?
why are you limited?
Why-
Why can't you just be a person,
Yeah.
even,
If
like,
you are
I'm as
conscious,
much a
you can go to a
person.
museum, you are a person.
Wait, who's giant? Or you're kind of giant.
What?
Okay, relative.
Compared to me, dude, like
Only-
5'6". How
I
tall
feel
are
like
you?
you're assuming my size.
Oh, Connor's a great example. Connor, how tall are you?
Like 16.
6'2".
Like 6'2". So, my question would be something along the lines of,
Someone is 3'1".
is Connor 10% more of a person than I am because
Right.
he's 10% taller?
No, I disagree
No,
with that. Yeah.
we're the same person,
Yeah.
at least number of people.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so I think that up to interpretation, you could probably do this picture,
Yeah.
where this is at 10, this is at 0, and this slope is 2.
Yeah.
Right, so you need to indicate that if you go to 11, the dot that goes with that over here is
2 more than it was before.
2 more than it was before. So where was this height before?
40.
40.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 42.
That was at 40, so this is at 42. Right?
So if the museum is not accepting partial people.
Okay, so if the museum is not accepting partial people, then I think what you should do is have a bunch of dots. Right, so 10 should be a dot, 9 should be a dot, 8 should be a dot, 7 should be a dot, 6 should be a dot, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh crap, 1, and I wouldn't put a dot at 0. And then you would have more dots on this axis, right?
Yeah.
I think that's probably,
That's pretty excessive.
yeah, I think that's probably really excessive. That's definitely what they're getting at, though, with the second question.
Wait, what is,
So the second question is, what's the domain and range? Right?
so
And the domain of this thing with the like solid line
yeah.
is way more stuff
Mm-hmm.
than you are going to see go into the till.
Yeah, because it's only
Right? Because the museum's not, they're not going to charge you $43 ever.
right.
Right?
Right.
They're going to charge you in multiples of 2.
What
After.
about tax?
This is in Montana, there's no sales tax.
Oh.
Yeah, there's really no sales tax in Montana. And for that, what they have is crappy roads.
Crappy roads, you said?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, if you wanted to do a good job listing the domain and range for this thing, I would say that your domain should be what?
50.
Between 1 and
X
50.
is
Between 1 and 50,
Yeah.
and going like this.
Oh.
Is there any way to like write whole numbers? Like,
Yeah, so the other thing you could do is you could write
All whole number in.
x is between 1 and 50, right? And x is a counting number.
Oh, wait. So if you wrote
So
the first
this
one-
funny symbol, which I should maybe blow up for you guys.
Yeah.
is a
This is an in symbol. I don't know a name for it.
You could
Maybe
take
it's
that.
just include,
It's
To
a
get it
C.
in programs, you type /in. Like to get it typeset in math, you just type /in. So I think this is an in symbol. And what it means is x is in, and this bold n is the natural numbers, the counting numbers.
Cool. So if you were to write it that way, 1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 50, you have to write x. in.
Yeah, because otherwise this allows 2.5 to be one of your x's, right?
Okay.
And we just decided that Connor and I are the same number of people, so 2.5 people probably doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
that's if it's based on height, if it's based on height.
What if you're taking
Look,
the bus
we're not
all
doing that,
okay?
Okay. Also, you have a range thing.
Does counting numbers include negative numbers?
Counting numbers do not include negative numbers or 0. If you want to include the negative numbers, you want a Z that's bold-faced like that. And if you want to include 0, you want a W like that.
That's cool. It's just like all these notation.
Yeah, we have shorthands for a lot of the numbers that we talk about a lot.
Right, that's fair
Right.
enough.
Because we
Alright,
talk
and
about
so
them a lot.
the range is dollar amounts.
And the range is dollar amounts,
So
right?
40 to whatever 50 people will get you.
And they go from 40 up by 2s, right?
Right.
So they go 40, 42, 44, up to, and what do 50 people cost? Because that's
So
the
40
hard
times
question.
2, so it's 80. So it's 120.
40 times 2 is $80 extra, and then you pick, and then you got the first 40,
So
right?
120.
So 120.
So you could say 120 less than or equal to x, which is greater than or equal to 40.
Okay, and if you wrote it out the other way, you need 40 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 120, and x,
X.
Is whole number integers by 2.
yeah, you need two, by 2s, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys see that? So you need a, like, is in twice n or something.
You can do that.
That's bad notation.
You can
Don't
tell
do
me
that.
While I'm doing
Just write it the other way as a list. That's better. Okay.
I like that